Hey guys, it's me Edgar here to do my review on Heroes Reborn, issue number 1, the event comic that Marvel and Jason Aaron are having for the past 2 months. And yes, I have been lacking on the first Heroes Reborn, but I'll do it later on. But anyway, let's get started on the comic and pretty much go forward. So we have Blade pretty much meeting up with Robert Reyes, the current Ghost Rider, and Blade said, "Hey, I'm searching for a Ghost Rider," and Robert Reyes is like, I don't know what you're talking about." So he leaves, and Blade's like, "Okay, this is acting very fucking weird because I could have sworn that kid was Ghost Rider." And we see Dr. Doom transform into Judge Doom and pretty much fight Hyperion, go into the White House, and Dr. Doom is like, "How dare you, Hyperion, you turn my country against me," and pretty much they go on an epic battle, and it was epicness, and it's so good, and they're beating shit out of each other, so great, it's so cool, and it was so good, and I just love the tiny little bits, and he just fries Dr. Doom's ass off. And then after that, we see Nighthawk, and he's going down to stop the Black Skull. And pretty much I will say this right now, it's very much representing sort of DC. And I know these characters are very much towards the DC universe. And we see one of a famous Iron Man villain, Dr. Spectrum. And he flies out of the base that he was in all the way up to, and we see Tony Stark getting an interview, I think. Yeah. No, I take that back. He was just talking about one of the people that he was with. Take that back. And we also go see the Flash, Speed Demon, I mean. And we also see Wonder Woman and, Princess Power, And we also see yours truly, Dr. Spectrum, battling yours truly, Thanos, with the power of the 5 Infinity Stones. And he's having this epic battle, and it was all cool and awesome, and I wish we get to see more, and it was awesome, and it was so good, so good. Anyway, back to the main subject where Blade's at. Blade meets up with Thor, and Thor is very much depressed and alone, and all he wants is just be alone. We go back to where Nighthawk is at, and Nighthawk meets up with Blade, and pretty much Blade and Nighthawk pretty much kick some ass and take some names, and he tells him, like, "This bullshit reality, I know this is bullshit, I know this is not right," and Blade starts to see something's not right, and Nighthawk doesn't believe that. Doesn't believe that this is a false reality. And we go back to where Hyperion and Dr. Doom is at. We go back to where all the heroes, and it's really great. I would love to see this stretch out into a full-blown comic book series, if you get what I'm saying. But anyway, we have it where Blade, Thor, and the rest of the Avengers realizes that you have your powers. Thor got his hammer, he slammed his glass down, and he transforms into a hammer, and then Blade finds the remainings, or should I say the frozen Captain America, which I'm very looking forward to seeing. Now, the only wondering, I'm kind of scratching my head, like, okay, how does Iron Man fit all of this? I guess Iron Man's kind of like taking the sidelines for now. I guess we'll have to find out later on in the book, in the tie-ins and the other ones, which I'm very looking forward to. I'm going to be covering a lot of the one-shots. The X-Men, the Gwen Knight, which is basically Batgirl. In a way, I'll say this. I love this Marvel DC universe, and I could see a full-blown comic book series, and maybe even possibly the MCU taking some influence on this storyline. But I mean, we'll see how things go. I really like Jason Aaron on his writing on the Avengers and his Thor run. He's a great writer, probably one of the best Marvel writers in this day and age now, because there's not many good writers now in Marvel Comics, besides a couple of handful of writers. But I mean, in a scale of 1 to 10, I'm going to give it a solid 9. I thought it was really good. A good setup, great everything, good fan service for people like me who like the Strontium Supreme, and it was just overall fantastic, and I can't wait to see how this turns out. I really can't. And I won't say this right now, I've been dying for an event comic for a while, like an event comic where everything kind of ties into in a bigger story and overall just be great. Not put into, oh, we're doing this as an agenda, we're doing this because the movies are doing it. And overall good book, 9 out of 10 for me. I really enjoyed it, and definitely can't wait for the one-shots, and the rest is history from there. Just love Jason Aaron. I really, really do. So I'll see you guys later. Tell me your thoughts down below.